Right. Oh God, what the hell's this? Oh, Godfather Free. Free Godfather, sort of a cross between Free Willy and the Godfather. Some mafia connections amongst the large sea mammals. It's huge down there. Absolutely horrific. No, it's not Godfather. It's just got Andy Garcia in it. Oh, it's Ocean's 11. Ocean's 11. No dead air. Just keep talking. I don't know if this is a good idea. We got Julia Roberts and her rather odd-looking face. A lot of semicircles with Julia Roberts. You know, her upper lip, her eyebrows. She's just wearing one big fucking semicircle, like a crop circle of the face. She's talking to George Clooney. I guess the Cary Grant of the criminally insane. Now he's drinking Kool-Aid, I think. But here's Andy Garcia. Looking sneaky. Oiled and slick back. Like some sort of flamenco waiter. Now he's talking to Julia Roberts. He's quite pointy. He has a pointy face, in case you've never seen him. So you've got George Clooney, the Cary Grant for the criminally insane and the underwhelmed. We've got the crop circle-faced Julia Roberts. A woman who looks like she's had, what's it called? Lip injections without actually having them. Man, if she did. Maybe she didn't. Her brother's interesting. He is actually criminally insane, I think. There's still any missing bodies within 500 miles of him. As far as I'm concerned, he's the top of the list. Eric Roberts. Very odd person. I don't know, something about them two. You know? For their parents to produce him, there must have been something wrong with them. It's as simple as that. So there must be something wrong with her. Sociopaths, psychopaths, criminally insane. Matt Damon, criminally boring. There he is there. Where is the other? In Las Vegas. They're doing some explosives with paint. And who's this? Oh yes, this is Don Cheadle doing his Dick Van Dyke impression. Bloody hell, mate. Actually, my impression of his bad Cockney accent is actually better than his Cockney accent. That's how bad his Cockney accent is, brav. Oh, David Duchovny. Oh no, it's Andy Garcia. Or is that David Duchovny? I think this is the last time I'll do this. No more discussing some crap fucking Hollywood movie and talking into the phone. It's pointless. Unless you enjoy it, unless I get a definite form of, oh, what's going on? Oh, they're blowing it up in real time. Unless I get a definite and absolute confirmation of your enjoyment of me insulting all these people who are vastly richer and more admired than you and I will ever be. But still, my Cockney accent is still better than Don Cheadle's, I don't care. Dick Van Dyke, still alive, isn't he? What the hell where did he come from? Dick Van Dyke. It's just, Dyke Van Dyck. Bike Van Dyck. Bite my, no. That is Brad Pitt. Him and George Clooney, they're kind of the Paul Newman and Robert Redford of the 1990s. Took a long time for George Clooney to get famous, actually. He was in that shitty hospital drama for a long time. Took him ages. Finally, oh yeah, and then he was in that, he managed to survive being in Batman and Robin. I mean, that franchise is dire enough as it is, but that one was just, that one literally made the audience unreasonably upset with how much they hated how shit it was. That's what had happened. Joel Schumacher, I think. It's a cocaine binge of about 3 years. ended up in a massive, colossal fucking failure where they only made about 10 million each. 5 of which was spent on financing Colombian drug cartels. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's Don doing. Maybe we can listen to Don doing his Cockney accent. Now they're weakness and they sorted it out. It's still better than him. We can't do this job in I'm still better than him. Barney Rubble. Trouble. Oh, he's doing Cockney rhyming slang. Oh. Isn't that cultural appropriation? Shouldn't this chap be in stocks, having fried eggs hurled at his face? What were the producers thinking? It's funny, I've noticed there's a lot of British black actors in Hollywood, and I think the African American actors are complaining about all the British actors over there stealing their jobs. And then when instead of using a real fucking British actor to play a British fucking black guy, they get some American prick who can't even do the fucking accent. I mean, for Christ's sake, how much cocaine were you on? Jesus Christ. That's it. I'm starting to get the blood coursing through my synapses now. It's all your... Thanks to you, Dawn. Here he's still going.
About 30 seconds.
About 30 seconds.
Knock out the power of an entire city.
What? Oh.
For instance,
Can you hear that?
Vegas?
Las Vegas. It's impossible for me not to do it better than him. You know, it would be too difficult for me to imitate him not doing the correct accent, because I don't really know what accent that is. It's Don Cheadle doing a Cockney accent. It's a one of a kind. It's actually an endangered fucking dialect. Scientists have been sent round to his place to have him quarantined, nailed to the floor, have his brain sucked out through his nostrils, and then slowly but surely bandsawed into small tiny pieces to preserve that horrific fucking accent. How long have I done? Oh shit. 3 more minutes of this shit. Right, so you've got Brad Pitt, which is rhyming slang for shit, funnily enough. George Clooney, which is rhyming slang for being a member of a Korean cult. You've got Matt Damon, which is rhyming slang for gammon, which is rhyming slang for poor white people in Britain. That's a new one. Champagne Socialists came up with to dehumanize poor white people while being very empathetic and caring, because he could never possibly denigrate someone purely based on the color of their skin. Nah, that would never occur to them. No, unless it's the right people, then it's fine, obviously, and it's lots of fun. Anyway, where was I? Oh, it's an iron lung now. No, it's not an iron lung. It's some sort of corkscrew. That's a hell of a fucking bottle of vino you're trying to open with that thing. Yeah, I'll get back to insults. It suits me better. You enjoy it more, I'm sure. Whoever is eventually going to end up listening to this. And George, they're jumping out the van. There's some little Asian chap who's about 4 foot tall. Completely and utterly staying away from the stereotypes there, of course. You know, the stereotype of an Asian man would be a big strapping 6'4" alpha male, but they've gone completely off the curve and decided to go for a little nerdy 4 foot tall guy. Well done, producers. George Clooney probably had the final say. Well done for promoting such a incredibly, outrageously original view of 50% of the human population. You're doing well. How much longer? Oh shit, 50 seconds. Now what's going on? I'm not going to do this anymore. I will not look. It's too distracting, you see. It's distracting to look at this film, try and think of some funny things to say. Most of the time they're not funny. If I'm just talking to myself, I just go from one thing to the other, and you know, I don't have the the distraction of trying to figure out what's going on in this overwrought, over budget, overdone, overlay, underlay, Arriba, Speedy Gonzales, cocaine infested, drug addled morass of fecal matter known as this film.